A woman convicted in the killing of an NYPD police officer in 1998 is about to be released on parole. And tonight, the officer's widow wants to know why she was not told and not allowed to appear before the parole board. She spoke exclusively to CBS 2's Alice Gaynor, saying she still feels the pain of her loss.
I think of everything he's missed out on the whole 21 years. I think of the life we could have had together.
Margaret Massimillo was 29 years old when her husband, NYPD officer Anthony Massimillo, was shot and killed in the line of duty in May 1998. Betsy Ramos was sentenced to 15 years to life for her role in the murder. For the past 6 years, Margaret Massimillo and her daughter have gone before the parole board, where she delivers a victim impact statement.
Never missed a letter, never missed a parole board hearing.
But earlier this month, she received a letter that shocked her,
saying that the inmate had met in front of the parole board and she was granted release.
Massimillo was floored, since the last letter she received before that was from January, which read, "Release was denied." She called the parole board's Office of Victim Assistance, which said it had sent her a letter informing her Ramos appealed the last decision and that Ramos would be re-interviewed by a different parole board panel in October. Massimillo says she never received that letter. Neither did a lawyer provided by the PBA or her brother-in-law, the three people who usually receive them, and was told the U.S. mail must have failed her. She feels being there in person to deliver a victim impact statement could have made a difference.
Showing them that, my husband had a family, he had much to live for.
The Department of Corrections and Community Supervision says family members of Officer Massimillo were notified. It also adds that as for Ramos, upon her release from DOCCS custody, she will be taken into the custody of a federal agency on an outstanding warrant and will not be released to the community, since at the time of the murder, Ramos was on probation. This brings little comfort to Massimillo.
I feel that she's not paying for the crime of killing my husband.
The PBA is furious, alleging this isn't the first time this has happened and that the Office of Victim Assistance should be shuttered. Alice Gaynor, CBS 2 News.